Okay, so let's move on to the US pre-market movers and chart points to keep an eye out for.
Okay, well, we're staying briefly with the retail theme because Urban Outfitters also reported, that was after the close last night. This is a sort of lifestyle brand in the States. They sell all sorts
Sounds
of weird...
ghastly.
Well, it is if you look at the if you look at the shops. But anyway, they sell wholesale and retail lifestyle products across several categories. They've basically suffering from a continuing margin erosion. The market doesn't like what it sees, and they're called down 15% pre-market. And secondly, you might recall we spoke about two mid-cap stocks in the US that I thought were likely M&A candidates going forward. One of those was Gigatronics, ticker GIGA. They're up 27% pre-market, positive Q4 figures, and another $10 million order for their specialist filters and instrument signalling, etc. Stock is up 50% month to date. It is a volatile play, but I think, I reinforce the idea that that's one to keep an eye on. It's a very interesting stock. In terms of the markets, equity is generally a bit better. So the FTSE, we're looking at 69.45 on the downside, 70.50 as an upside.
And obviously the Vodafone numbers are a drag on the FTSE today, aren't they?
Because it's because of its market cap.
Yep.
The DAX has exploded higher, though. It took great comfort from a weak euro, and that's an inverse relationship there. The weaker the euro, the better it is for the DAX. So 11,602 now our new downside level in the DAX. 11,848 we're looking for on the upside as a level to watch for a further breakout. As far as US markets are concerned, we're pretty much banging on the door of all-time highs again. So 2,100 even is the downside in the S&P, but we look for a move through 2132 to the upside to take us towards back towards new highs. The Dow, we're looking for 18,208 as a level to watch on the downside, and 18,326 is our upside level. Now euro dollar, as we said, retrenched, so we're back to support here at 111.42. Quite important that one holds on the downside there. 112.07 is what we need to watch for if we're going to recover some composure, if I can say that, and make a push back up. As far as the Aussie dollar is concerned, it's sort of shrugged off any comments that the Reserve Bank of Australia made early this morning. 79.50 on the downside is the level to watch, and 80.11 the upside range to watch. Dollar yen, yen has eased a bit, but still within that channel really that we talked about earlier in the week. 119.64 on the downside, 120.15 at upside level, and cable has come back on the weak inflation numbers. 154.77 is our downside level, and 155.85 the upside level to keep an eye on this afternoon.
Quite a few of those levels and those charts we've covered with Admiral at the beginning of the week. So if anyone's interested in looking at some of those levels, might be a good idea to go back to the Tip TV website.
Yeah, and
dig that video out.
Yeah, on Monday's show, wasn't it? Yeah.
Straight away, the Aussie US dollar, we were looking at a very bullish looking.
We were, and it is a little easier, but it has held up. And as we said then, people were buying the dips, and that seems to be the way that they're continuing to trade that one.
It's extraordinary, finally, just the dollar yen is so quiet.
Yes, I mean today's move is not exactly big in magnitude, but it was probably the biggest move we've seen in it this week. It's
stuck in a very tight trading
very
range.
much in a rut for that one for the moment, and it's going to take something quite significant, I think, to break it out of that.
Understood.